Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just indicate. You need to mute your mic so that you can hear each other. So you're welcome while we wait for other people to join us. You're welcome. You're welcome. So it's going to be an interactive section. It's not that the guest speakers that they want to teach us, they will air their views while we still contribute based on the series of questions that will be thrown out. So it's an educative platform. Just bear it in mind that you're coming to learn, unlearn, and then relearn. The ones that are not helping you, or the ones that you don't know, you need to grab it from the experience of those who are into the field, because surely everybody must marry. So everybody must marry. So as you are single today, maybe in the future tomorrow, you might be a married man or woman. So it is an opportunity for everyone to. So what's going on? Can you mute your mic? Can you mute your mic, the vice president? Okay, Jenny White, you are highly welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You guys are enjoying.
Enjoying it. You don't talk like happy.
You guys are really enjoying. I wish to be like you when I grow up.
Ah. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. Oh, so let's give people time, a little time to join us. So once they join, we can now.
Hello, can everyone hear me? Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
The minister.
Hi, yeah, fine.
But boss, I cannot see you. I'm only seeing a caricature here. I cannot see your face.
You cannot see my face.
Yes. You have to allow me to see your face. You are visible now. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the platform.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How is the weather down there?
You said what?
How is the weather?
Okay, I'm coping. I'm coping with the weather.
Because me, I'm in Abuja. It's not that cold. Where the Jake is on that. But
Oh. Okay.
So I see we are only 4 now, what?
Yes.
Let's give some people some time. I think they will
So
join.
that they join us.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Gino.
Okay. I cannot see her other. What's the name of the female voice I'm hearing now?
Okay, her name is.
Chimerema, how are you?
I'm fine, are you?
And where are you from? Where are you videoing from?
From Aba.
Ah, that's good. Oh. I have one friend from Aba. His name is Sam.
Somewhere.
Yeah, Sam. We did the same camp with him. I think when I was doing my NYC, he was a very good friend of mine during that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you. So back to Bows. That's good. So that why are you laughing? Well, you want to meeting. She wants to join, you know. She has what to advise, I
She can join now. She can join.
Say hello. Say hi, hello. Greet him. Say good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hello. How are you?
Say I'm fine.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, you want to join? So how's it over there in the office?
Work is going well.
Okay.
I was there yesterday, so
I was not there on Tuesday. Dr. Sando called me and he was like, do my people need those things that we distributed that time? I think they distributed everything on Tuesday. Abi?
okay.
Isaiah we did and the stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not supposed to discuss. I'm just quiet.
Okay, Minister, I think we'll talk that behind the camera because
start discussing disinfectants here.
Okay. Okay. We'll start. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of its kind. We haven't done this kind of a thing before. We have been planning for us to have this kind of gathering, and thank God that it is taking place. And I believe that at the end of this program, we'll be able to learn something meaningful. We'll learn, relearn, and unlearn.
Yeah.
The guest speakers that we have is not that they are teaching us. Yeah, they are teaching us, and we are learning from them, and we are sharing ideas.
Of course.
They will be talking from experience, and
yes.
Some of us who are not yet in the field, it will help us to be able to prepare our mind towards the journey, because surely everybody must marry. Yeah, everybody must marry. So it's good for you to be able to listen, ask questions where it's necessary, and contribute. If there's any mistake, they made when they were before they entered into the field. Hey, can you mute your mic, please? Mute your mic. So they will share their experiences, their mistakes, that we can learn from there, so that we can be able to enjoy a fruitful marriage. Because from dating, we can now get to marriage. It is whatever we experience in dating, or however we arrange the dating period, or whatever we experience in dating, that's what we are going to experience when we marry the person. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, we know the topic is about the purpose
So,
of dating and leveraging the opportunity before you agree to marry. So that's the topic.
okay.
That's the topic. I hope I'm in order.
Yes. So before we start, I would like to know how many of us are in a relationship, and how many of us are married, and how many of us are single. I see 4 of us now. I'm sure. So we're still in the
Okay.
dating pool. I'm married. I don't know about my friend Chimerema, right?
Chimerema can speak for herself.
Chimerema, can you hear me? Where is she? Chimerema is not responding.
Okay, me, I'm in a relationship. I am.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we'll start with dating, but hello, we have another person here. How are you?
We need to talk about dating. We have heard about dating. You understand? So we need to know everybody we need to contribute. If you have anything to say, what this dating is all about. Yes.
So dating depends on the couples, because there are different kinds of people. Some do not go through dating. Some they just have an arranged marriage and they get married. Some date for years. Some will date for a few months. Some even date for a few weeks, get married. So I don't know about you people. Whether you have to meet in Akiba. So what do we talk about now? Is it the red flags?
Yes.
Oh, we still come to that. We still come to that. I just want to hear other people's opinion.
Okay.
About dating. Yes. I don't know if someone has something to say about dating. What do you understand by dating? How do you see it?
Dating? Yes. So what is dating?
Okay. From what I know,
Okay.
even though even though things have really changed, and then dating is not part of African culture.
Definitely.
It is a Western social norm. But these days, a lot of things that we are doing has been westernized.
Nice, special dating world, yes.
Yes, a lot of things have changed. So dating is all about when two people or group of persons, they feel like they need to know each other very well. They will fix a date, they will hang out in a particular place, and then they will sit out, talk about themselves so that they can know if they are compatible. You understand? So that is what dating is all about.
Okay.
That's what this is all about. Yes. So I don't know if any other person has anything to say about that, about dating.
I see another friend of us have joined us. Please, may we know your name? Can you please introduce yourself?
Are you referring to me, ma?
Hello, good evening. May we know your name?
Okay, my name is Comrade Chigozie Ezako. Chigozie Charles Ezako. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm one of them.
Okay. Mr. Chigozie, are you dating or you're in a relationship or are you married?
Right now, I'm not yet married, and I have a date.
Okay, you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I just wanna know the dimension as in the topic is so that I can come in. because I needed to grasp some certain things then before I can begin to ask some questions regarding to this very dating of the thing, because I've had many experiences. I don't know. I don't know. I want to ask something regarding
Okay.
about distance relationship. I don't know. My question is this: does distance relationship is it in any way uh good, or as in or not that good? Because I have a fiance. But at last, she later broke my heart. So, but I have to move on, regardless of anything. So, I just want to know if is it advisable for one to keep a distant relationship, or is it not? I believe you understand my question.
My earpiece.
Okay, wait. Hello.
Distance
Let's not.
relationship, you want advice. Did you hear me very
Hello?
well?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm going very well. And my daughter is disturbing.
Yeah. Minister, I would suggest that before you answer the question, can we elaborate on the issue very well before questions can be asked?
Yeah.
Okay, let's elaborate on the subject matter before questions
Okay.
to contribute. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. What's the purpose of this dating? What is the purpose? What is the purpose
of dating?
Yes, what is the purpose? Because, like I said earlier, when I did my introduction, that in the past, our forefathers, they never dated. Yeah, they never dated, and they got their wives, and then everything moved perfectly, and they were happy. But these days, despite the whole thing, it seems like we have a lot of broken homes. So, what's the essence of this dating? What is the purpose?
You see, Obina, you see, dating has changed a lot over the years. People think of dating as someone and see whether they have things in common. If they don't have, they just split. We share the dating era that we're into now. So I don't know. There's nothing like dating, but because of this westernization, his wife for at least a year or two. And you see, dating for such a long time, it's of not any advantage. People might be saying, if I've been with her and I've been dating her for 7 years, I know her very well. It's very wrong. Dating is very different from marriage. Dating is very different in the same house or in the same area. So I wouldn't advise my younger brothers and sisters to just rely on dating to figure out who their partners are, because people can pretend. You know, you'll be with a nice person and you think he's nice or she's nice for over a long period of time, you're thinking that's all about her. She's nice, she's good, he's kind, she's gentle. But you never know that person unless you live with that person. And you can never know the kind of person you are with until that love hormone starts going down. You know, this what is trying to say that love chemistry. That love is all about hormones and chemicals that are secreted into the brain to make you feel good and high during that dating period. So you won't be when you're in that state of mind, when there's so much dopamine and serotonin that's secreted as a result of that interaction, it will fog your idea of who that real person is. You will not be able to see that person with all that hormones calm down. If they calm down after getting married or after staying with that person for a very long period of time, that's when you understand who they really are. And maybe by that time, like, what have I seen in this person that I'm living together with? Why am I even in love with this person? Then you see reality will set in. Before you know this happening, you people will start arguments here and there. You start fighting, and before you know this happening, and before the marriage goes anywhere, people will just split. Or maybe after dating for too long, without even getting married, the marriage will just, the situation shift or the relationship will just scatter. So, and then from there, you move on to another one, thinking maybe since this one didn't work, maybe the next person out. And it's not like that. It's not like that. We should really, we should learn to know who we are, understand what we are, how we work, what our love language is. Like every individual have their own love language. You could be with a person for a long period of time without knowing their love language. You understand? And without that person knowing your love language. So at the end of the day, it's just you will just be guessing. And that person might not know how to communicate to you, my dear, or dear, this is my love language. If you don't know, then that's how the relationship will not be that sweet. It will become boring because maybe you not showing that person love through their love language, even though you love that person, but because you don't know how to express their love in their own way, the way they will feel appreciated. Before you know this happening, the person will feel he's bored in the relationship or he's not being appreciated. And then you just find out that the relationship will just fail. And then you just break up. And then they move to another relationship. So there are key things we're supposed to know before we start dating, both gender.
Okay. In summary, that means you encourage dating because when you are dating, you'll be able to know the kind of person that you're dealing with before you say I do, right?
No, Mr. Obinna, you know what? I do not encourage dating. I don't encourage long-term dating. I wouldn't mind in the dating world, you meet someone for the first time, you meet them another time, second time. After the third time, people should start talking about marriage. Because if you meet someone 3 times, you'll be able to pick what kind of person that person is, whether you people have a lot in common or not. So you see, if we are able to arm ourselves with enough knowledge, we'll be able to identify.
Can we mute our mic, please? Mute our mic.
Like for example now, are you with me?
I'm with you. We are listening.
Yeah, for example now, I'm on a date. Okay, I have a date with Mr. A today. So I'll definitely dress up good. I will find an area or a place have that date. Maybe it's an eatery or maybe it's a park. Me as the lady, I'm not the one that is supposed to pick out the place. So the first red flag is, as a female, the first red flag I'm supposed to look at is if he arranges for the date and picks out the restaurant or the location, then which means definitely it's a green flag because he's presenting himself as the gentleman, as the man that he's supposed to be. He picks out the date and the location, so that's a green flag. But if he leaves everything to me, like, babe, where do you want to go? Choose your location, which restaurant. It's not my responsibility. So I'll take that as red flag. That's number one. The second thing is, on the second date, I should be able to know what kind of person he is, his temperament, like and dislike, what angers him, and stuff like that. And another advantage of maybe a long time dating, maybe for a few months, you'll be able to understand what makes him angry and how does he react when he's angry. Is it something you can take? Is it something you can handle? How does he react when I annoy him? Or how do I react when he annoys me? Or how do I communicate to him when he upsets me? Or how does he communicate to me when I upset him? So we should look at stuff like that. We shouldn't just think about, oh, he picked a very fancy restaurant. Wow, he's rich, his wallet is deep. Those are not things that you look after. There are rich guys there, or fine women there, women that are there out there in the dating world that have zero communication skills when it comes to interacting with their partners. So we should also look at that point too.
Okay. I don't know if any other person has anything to say about this dating. She's saying that she doesn't support dating before marriage.
I have something to say. Like, I wanted to know the difference between dating and relationship. Are they the same thing or they're just two different things?
Well, there are different types of relationships. The first thing you should bring into consideration before dating is, why am I even dating in the first place? Why am I dating this person? Why am I going out for a date with this social person? Is it marriage, or is it just for a short-term relationship? Or is it just because you feel like you're supposed to have a boyfriend? All my peers have boyfriends. They go to their boyfriends. So me too, I'll start dating so that I'll have a boyfriend. You see, people go into dating with different reasons, with different intentions. So it depends. Are you ready for marriage? Then you start dating with that in your mind. So it depends on the person. Depends on your intentions. That's how I feel.
I'm the lady that asked the question. I don't know whether you are cleared.
I'm not sure I'm that clear like that, because I just wanted to know if
the difference between dating and relationship, right?
Yes, or are they just the same thing? The dating, the relationship, is it just the same thing?
Okay.
Like, dating someone, can you not same person? Or I'm dating him, but I'm not in a relationship with him.
Okay. If you are dating, you are in a relationship with someone. You understand? And then the purpose of dating, you understand, is to know the person so that if the thing can then move to another level, which is marriage. Are you getting me? So whenever you are in dating situation or you're dating someone, just bear it in mind that you're in a relationship.
So the question here is, can you hear me? The question here is, why are we dating? Why do we date?
Yes.
Why do we date?
Okay. I can say that I can just pinpoint at 3 reasons why because I propose that we should date before marriage. Because can you hear me? Someone is making noise from the background. Someone is making noise from the background.
Please, one house, please.
Okay, I am of the opinion that you should date before marriage. Reason being that godly dating, godly dating, not
Yes.
the one that we have changed the situation around. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It will build what we call intimacy. You
Yes.
understand? When I talk about intimacy, I'm not talking about sexual contact. No. Intimacy goes beyond sexual contact. You understand? Intimacy
Yes.
has to do with trust. If within the period of dating, whether you trust the person's wishes, whether you trust the person's dreams, whether you trust the person's ideology, whether you can be able to cope, whether if you can be able to trust this person to a certain level. You understand?
Yes.
But and another reason is that
There was one article I was reading about dating Obinna and the Coke. Can you people hear me?
Yes.
There was one article that
Yes,
I read.
we can hear you.
So the guy is an expert in relationship issues. So he was advising women, particularly young women, that if they are dating, they shouldn't date just one guy, whether be it the man or the woman. They should date like 2 to 3 to 4 at once, so that you weigh your. So you should understand what dating is. Dating is not a relationship. You understand? You're not dating someone because you want to start building a relationship. You are dating someone because you want to weigh your options of whether you consider this person for a relationship or not. So we should have like 3
That's
to
what we
4
call
options.
courtship.
You understand? If option number 1 doesn't click, you go to option number 2. If option number 2 doesn't click, you go to option number 3. You know, the advantage of this is at the end of the day, you'll be satisfied with the choice you made. Why? Because you had options. You understand? It's not the one that after you start a relationship, because you were dating just one person for a so amount of time, then you start regretting. What if I saw that? What if his best friend looks better? His best friend, I communicate better with his best friend. This my neighbor, he looks better. You see, if you have options, it will cancel that out by the time you make make up your mind about the person you like. So I think it's better if a girl is going out on a date, she should date like 3 to 4 guys at once. Then at the end of the month, or at the end of the day or the week, she should make up her mind on the person she truly likes, and then decide whether to move on and take the relationship to the next level and sort things out.
Minister, if you're saying that we should have options, that means it's double dating.
Thank
when you talk
you.
about
Like,
double
I wanted
dating,
to say that
No,
one,
no,
sir.
look, let me
when
tell
you
you
talk about
something.
double dating, you know what comes in? We are
Obinna,
Africans.
Triple
We are
Obinna,
Africans.
dating.
let me try to explain myself. She's a lady.
Okay.
You understand?
I'll
She's
say,
a
okay,
lady.
you're telling, okay.
A
Maybe
lady
you're
has
telling
many
us
admirers.
that
Wait. A lady has
Then,
many.
what's the difference between it and courtship?
You said?
So what
Then
if all
what's
the
the difference
options
between
fail?
it
What would the
and
person do?
courtship? What should be
What's the
called
difference
courtship?
between what?
okay,
What's the
questions are
difference
many.
between it and courtship?
Huh?
After dating, then we move to the next level, which is courtship. That's what I'm telling you. Dating does not define the relationship. You are dating because you want to have an option. If you are dating just one person, you can't know your interest. Maybe there are other people that will match more of your interest other than that one person that you just be dating one person. It's wrong. I advise women to date more than one man at once, so that she will make a very good choice from those 4 men. Then from that, make up her mind that I choose Mr. B instead of Mr. C. I prefer
Okay.
Mr. B because Mr. B communicates and I have good chemistry with Mr. B. So I want a relationship with Mr. B, and I will take it to the next level, which is courtship. Then after courtship, what comes after courtship is marriage. So that's the advice that guy gave. It's not, it depends on
Okay.
you.
Mr. Lawrence has a
I'll take
question.
this
Mr. Lawrence has a
advice.
question.
I'll take this advice.
It's a
I'll
wise
leave the one
advice.
and
Don't
pick
take
my
it to
date
heart.
It's a
3.
wise advice, my
So
dear.
what
So
Oluchi,
if
don't
all
take
the
it to heart.
options?
what happens
That's what
is
happened.
that it's
Okay.
not like you are
Hello,
kissing
hello,
A
hello.
and kissing B and C and D at the same time. There are rules to dating. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the rules to dating. If you meet a guy, it doesn't mean on the first date he must kiss you or you must lay down with him.
No.
Dating is not like that. Dating is you meet a guy, you talk and see how things will go. There are times we meet a man and immediately on that day, you feel like you have a connection with that person. Things will just click. You have this kind of chemistry with that person. Let's say Mr. A. And then you fix another date with Mr. B. Then you compare. Mr. A, how was he communicating with you? Was he love bombing you? Did he just start saying, I love you on the first date? You understand? There are so many things that you can compare because there are different kind of men. There are men that are men. There are men that are just followers. They are not men. They are just male with the male genitalia. You understand what I'm saying? So it's better you know how to say, okay, this is a man. He communicates properly with me. He respects me, and he communicates properly with me. So there are some men out there, and some women out there that they are after relationship. They are chasing. They are after that chase. That is in a relationship. You know that chasing phase where you feel you are attracted to that man, or he's attracted to that lady. So they will just start chasing each other just for the chase. There are men that are out there, they just want to date because they are looking for a partner or a life partner that they will marry and live and have kids with. There are men out there that are dating for just dating sake. They just want to date woman and just use her or just sleep with each other and just, that's not dating. That's why I said, women, if you're dating, date more than one guy. Date 4 men at once. Even the men, I advise them to see more than one woman at once and then make their choice. If marriage is their mind.
Okay. Mr. Lawrence has a question. Mr. Lawrence, you have a question, please. Go on.
I said, what if all the options fail? But for me, I don't think there's any rule when it comes to dating.
Osimiliana Tata. Does the river ever get dry?
Do you feel attacked by my advice?
Right?
Don't feel attacked, please.
How can all your options drive? Nobody's perfect. Out of 5.
Out of 5, you can't choose one.
See, like now.
Out of 5, you cannot choose one. Is that not a problem?
As a guy, I can't tell me you don't have up to 10 girlfriends or 5. And you
Jesus!
I cannot choose
Wait.
Violence.
1, 2, 3. You get the point.
That is violence.
See,
This thing is
out of 5 women, at least nobody is perfect, but at least you will see someone that has the qualities that you need. At least if you have up to 3/5, it's okay. You can be able to build a person. You can't tell me that out of the 5, you cannot be able to see anyone.
Bro, that's impossible. You understand?
Hey.
Don't be so.
Personally, even when I started dating, my way has been.
Mr. Chibozie, you know why I'm advising guys to date more than one person? Let me give you an example. If you say you are going to stick to only one person at a time, Chibozie, what if that woman has so many red flags and you don't even know? Because you've been brainwashed with love that you have for that woman at that time. You understand what I'm saying?
You find way to turn the red flags.
See, maybe
you don't just
green. I'll fight for that flag.
But maybe the second lady has flags. You understand? Maybe what if the only lady you're with, she was just love bombing you, telling you she loves you, but she's just pretending. Do you know how to identify women that love bomb or men that love bomb you on the first date?
The truth is that everybody have their own way.
Let me tell you, it's red flag for a man or a woman to profess that they love you on the first date. It's wrong. That's a big red flag. You can't just meet somebody on the first date and you just splatter out, guy or girl or babe, I love you. It's a very big red flag.
So there's no love at first sight.
They love bomb. Show you that they don't. They are the best.
There's a question. Does it mean there is no love at first sight?